Hello, everybody. Welcome to Adventures with Danno. Thanks for joining in tonight. Happy Friday. Zippity doo-dah, huh? Got some interesting things to talk about tonight. Getting myself together here. Hope everybody's having a great night. Hope everybody had a great week. It's been a hot one here. Tonight we're going to play a little bit of a game. Sort of like a game. So it's so hot in here that I had to open the window. We don't get any AC in this room. And I was about suffocating in here last night when I was doing the little live show. So we may hear some birds. So if you happen to hear a bird noise and you know what kind of bird it is, call it out in the chat here and I'll look out here and see if you're right. We might hear some car horns and all kinds of cool sounds. Who knows? Hey, Josie. Hey, Kathy. How are you? That's great, Joe. Awesome. I'm glad you got your first video on there. That's pretty cool. I watched it. I thought it was really awesome driving around on your four-wheeler. That was really cool. Anybody watching, check Adventures with Liv and Joe out. They just started their YouTube channel, and let's help them grow. Oh, man. Yeah, I was kind of losing track of time here. So one thing I wanted to say right away is next week, we're going to be doing the live show at 8 o'clock. We're going to try it at 8, see how that works. I know a lot of viewers don't get around here until 8 o'clock. So that's one reason why I want to change it. Also, that way I got a little bit extra time to get some stuff done, get ready. It was last couple weeks, I've really been rushing to kind of get the live show together. I know it may not look like it, but it does take a little bit to get everything set up and together here. Just says hello in my Mrs. Doubtfire voice. Hello. Oh, so in a much better mood tonight than last night. And I appreciate all your comments. A lot of people did join. A lot of people watched the live show after it was live, and I really appreciate that. Thank you guys for checking it out. I appreciate all your comments. I do ask that we kind of keep it, at least PG-13, which it was. It wasn't too bad, but let's all try and get along. The whole mask thing is a big controversy between a lot of different people. I don't want to upset anybody. And, the only reason why I'm upset about it and Jess is upset about it is because Disney has reinstated their mask policies. Not completely, thank goodness, because, we're not going to be walking around outside in 100-degree weather wearing a mask. We just wouldn't go. We'd postpone it. But, we're still going. We're going to make the best out of it. I did have a little bit of time to think about what I was going to say to you guys, because a couple of you have reached out to us about planning a Disney vacation. Honestly, I know one of you has never been. Okay, it's somebody that doesn't usually comment on here. That's fine. I respect their privacy. But I do want to tell the story here because they've never been to Disney World. And I don't want their first time at Disney World to be having to wear a mask in lines. You're going to end up hating it. If I have never been, I would postpone it. I would wait. At least wait until the mask mandate is done. Hopefully it doesn't last too long. It seems like this is spreading so quickly. They were even saying on the news that numbers will drop dramatically. Now, who knows? We'll see what happens. But, just to all you people who are planning if you've never been to Walt Disney World, I would postpone it. They're doing the 50th anniversary for an entire year. I think longer, Jess, aren't they? Are they doing it longer than a year? I would wait until you can go there and not have to wear a mask. That's just my opinion. If you've never been. Me and Jess have been a lot. We don't mind if we go there and aren't able to do a lot of the stuff that we normally do, because honestly, we've been there 100 times over the years, and there's still a lot of stuff that we haven't done. And we always look forward to those new adventures, and you better believe we're going to be bringing them to you in videos here. Hey, Dave, Furman Family Adventures, one of our moderators. Awesome dude. Most of you probably know him. Jess says it's going on for 18 months. I thought I remember you saying it was going to be a little longer. Lemon Joe says, thank you so much. Help my channel grow. You don't know how much I appreciate that. You're welcome. You're welcome. Dave Furman says, yes, if it is your first time, postpone your trip, wait until the mask thing is over and there is more open and character meet and greets are open. Yeah, I mean, at least I would wait until there's no mask waiting in the lines. To me, that is the important thing. That is if I'm waiting in a line for Splash Mountain or Thunder Mountain or anything for that matter, I don't want to have to wear a mask for an hour wait. Wait times have been very long at Disney World, and I know people are saying, well, we don't want the fast passes back, and that could make the lines longer. But one thing I tell people is let's not forget that kids are still out of school, right? They're, summertime, June, July, August is entire Orlando, Florida's busy season. So if you are going to plan a trip anywhere in Orlando, Florida, I would recommend the fall. And I would put it off as long as you can. Maybe go in, November. You'll still catch the 50th anniversary. And I don't know if they'll have a lot of Christmas stuff up, but I'm sure they will. Usually right after Halloween, they start putting up all the Christmas stuff. Cass says, good idea on your time change. Yeah, and let me say again that this is only if you've never been. Because if you've been a few times, you know what you're missing ahead of time, and you can make up for that with other stuff that we won't have to wear a mask for, or at least be indoors in the AC for stuff we want to do. The nice thing, one of the biggest things that me and Jess do, and a big reason why we go in the fall, well, many reasons why we go in the fall, but we love Epcot Food and Wine Festival. That's what we love to do. We love visiting the different countries around the World Showcase, eating all the good food. You guys know I love food. And it's just, that's one of our favorite things to do. Plus, we celebrate Jessica's birthday in September, and we celebrate our wedding anniversary, which is just a few days away from her birthday. So it's real awesome for us to be down there anyway, no matter what's going on. I do have some more information here on a couple things. Furman says, the reason the lines are longer, there are no character meet and greets, and also only a few shows going on, so there are more people in lines. Absolutely, yes. Yeah. That's that. Any little thing that adds to it is going to make the lines for the rides longer. I did see where they're opening up a couple more restaurants. I hope they keep those. I hope they keep those open with everything going on. I know Columbia Harbor House is supposed to open. That's one of my favorites. Casey's Corner just opened. Hopefully that stays open. I know these are highly congested areas, and that's why they closed or stayed closed probably to begin with. Kathy says, I meant your video time changing it to 8 o'clock. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to try it next week. And I'll mention this throughout the live stream tonight. Next week, we are going to try 8 o'clock instead of 7. Do feel like 7 is a little early. People don't normally start rolling in until about 7:30, 8 o'clock anyway. So I figured it'd be better for all of us. Adventures with Liv and Joe say, what kind of camera do you use? For right now, I'm just using my new Motorola G Stylus 2021 48 megapixel camera, 8 megapixel wide angle. It's got it as far as Motorola goes. That's about the best camera you're going to get. I was using a Canon M50, And I gotta say, those, when you use a regular camera, it's difficult. Everything is a lot tougher. I feel like most people couldn't even notice the difference. I couldn't notice the difference in my videos when I was shooting with the Canon and with my old phone. Like, that's, and the phone's easy. Just pull it out of your pocket. I can edit with it. I can do everything with it. It's awesome. Joe says, I'm just using my phone right now. Absolutely. One thing I did notice, Josie, is, if you're going to get really into it and everything, you might want to get you like some kind of stabilizer with your phone. If you don't have stabilization on your phone, they sell cheap gimbals, and a gimbal is something that you hook I don't have mine in here, but you can hook your phone to it and it'll keep the camera steady so you don't get all that shakiness, which sometimes it's tough to do that anyway, especially if you're going to be riding around on like four-wheelers and stuff like that. Gene, Mr. Goose, what's up, buddy? Epcot Food and Wine Festival is awesome. You know it, man. That's one of our favorite things. Just says hi. Gene says hey. I have a tripod that I was using. Yeah, it's hard to, and yeah, it's better than just using your hand. But I would recommend getting a gimbal or something, or going through your phone settings to see if you have some kind of stabilization, because that helps. So Jessica looked something up here earlier, or it was all over the news. Universal is actually recommending that nobody wear masks, and it was like, man, that's great. And Jess put on her post, she said, all our souvenir money is going to Universal. Which we all know that's not true, but that's really great. I'm glad that Disney World's and Disneyland's biggest competitor has come out and said, we're not going to kill you guys in the heat. If you feel unsafe, get the vaccine. If you don't, well, it's your life. We all need to quit the arguing about it. Live life to the fullest, and hopefully you don't get struck by lightning. I'm not gonna go on like I did yesterday. Yesterday was kind of a rant, and I did go back and I watched it, which I hate watching myself. I do. I'll watch clips and stuff to see what I did wrong, how I can fix things. But I wanted to go back and watch that live stream because I was going to take it down. I was going to erase it. But I thought, for those people that are just coming to it, it may be like a separate video for people. There was a lot of helpful information in that you guys gave that I feel was worth keeping it up. So I kept it up there. Jess says, no, they are encouraging them, but not forcing. Oh, okay. See, that's why I need you in here, Jess. Come on in. There's a seat here for you. Yeah, so okay. I mean, that makes sense. Not encouraging or, encouraging unvaccinated people to wear masks inside Universal Studios, but they made it an issue. This was, in my opinion, this was kind of a slap in the face to Disney that, hey, don't worry, we're not going to do what Disney is doing. And to be fair, knock on wood here, that things don't get any worse than they are, because, if they do, they may have to do something. But as for right now, it's kind of, it's good to see that, because Disney and Universal kind of counteract each other. So when Universal does something, Disney answers. When Disney does something, Universal answers. So maybe it'll all work out. Dave says, I'm sure Disney is going to be back maskless after a little surge. That's what we're hoping for, man. Be right back, getting dinner and moving a Disney Lego castle. Well, be very careful with that. Hello, Steve. How you doing, buddy? Just says, can't Harry Potter is on? Oh, great. I guess it's another Harry Potter weekend. What channel bought him out this week? Sci-Fi? TBS? TNT? Seems like every weekend the entire Harry Potter series is on a different channel, meaning that somebody bought the rights for a week, I guess. Liv and Joe Furman Family Adventures. I just subscribed to you. That's nice. Now, let me, Josie, I don't mind giving you a shout out every now and then, but, as far as, we need to kind of stay on topic of what the channel's doing. Don't constantly try and promote your channel on here, please. I've never seen Stranger Things, Steve. We watched the first episode, didn't really get into it. Just like any series, I know you have to watch a few of them. We'll get back into it here at some point, probably. But no, I've never seen it. I see references all the time. No try about it, Josie. Let me announce your channel every now and then. Don't just keep promoting yourself. Nobody likes that kind of stuff. DJI, what's up, buddy? How are you? Living the dream? How is it down in you down in Gatlinburg? It is packed. We got family down in Gatlinburg right now. It is just slammed. Ridiculous amount. Absolutely crazy. They were back in Memphis. Steve says, yeah, Jessica, you guys have kids, right? No, we don't. Nope. Gene says, gotta go eat, but wanted to show support. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Nope, no kids yet. And Josie, I'm sorry if that came off a little mean there. I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, but when every comment you put is about your channel, that's kind of hurting the chat in general. We're talking about something else, and you're talking about subscribing to people and everybody subscribing. If you just connect yourself, it's not a rush. It's not a rush to get going on YouTube. It's going to be a long game. And I thought your channel is really nice for what you're going to do. You're really sweet. You're a nice girl. And I think you can make a great YouTube channel. But yeah, you don't want to just, you'll grow. You'll do it. Just keep making videos. You'll do great. Jess says, bye, Gene. Thanks for coming. Spaceman, what's up, man? How are you? Oh, I'll tell you what. I wish I was in Gatlinburg right now. Hey, Michelle. Now, I do always like to promote my friends' channels, and Josie, you are a friend. She has just started a YouTube channel. Check her out. She just got her first video up. Really, really nice. Check her out. Also, Michelle's Tasty Dishes. Hello. She's got a great channel. Lots of good foods. You're gonna make me a chef there, Michelle. I have learned so much. DJ, we should all come together and put money in and buy a huge cabin and move in all together. Yeah, man. I'm down. I'm down to just get out of town for, I really, 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 really wanted to go to Gatlinburg this weekend. I had some other things come up, had to take care of business. We've got some family down there. Really wanted to go down there with them, but we we got a 2-week vacation coming up here in about a month, and I just really couldn't take the time off. Steve says, I was in Gatlinburg, went to Terry Evanwood's magic show. Pretty good. Oh, that's cool. Never done that one. I've heard it's great. Somebody was mentioning that the other day. How much was it, if you don't mind me asking? People are always asking about prices for like the dinner shows and stuff like that, any of the shows. Spaceman, Gatlinburg is probably big time packed, almost time kids go back to school. Yeah, and if you're planning a trip down to the Smoky Mountains and you don't have kids, or even if you have kids and you can find a babysitter, wait till school's back in. It'll be a lot less crowded. Now, I would go before, like, the last week of September to about the last week of November. I can't imagine Gatlinburg being any more packed than it is right now. I know last weekend didn't seem bad. It's always hit or miss there. And one thing I'm noticing, there's always some kind of car show. Always. Every weekend there's some kind of car show. Not big like the rod runs or anything, but there's always some car show going on. Spaceman Steve, is that magic show at the Upside Down building, the Wonderworks? I don't know about moving in, but I'd be up for a group vacation. That would be cool, man. I would like to do a meet and greet sometime. I know I've had a few people who've watched our Kings Island videos that have reached out to me that they would like to meet us up there or something. And I may put out like something before we go to Kings Island. We're always kind of just winging it. We wake up, we're like, let's go here, and it's hard to really plan stuff, especially right now. Steve says $25. Man, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Were they sold out? I know it seems like a lot of stuff down there is sold out. Especially for that price. That ain't bad at all. DJI, most shows are 30 to 50 per person. Yeah. Hello, Nancy. How are you? Everybody's saying hello. It used to be Wonderworks, but now it's Majestic Theater. Really? Oh, I didn't know it changed names. That must have been pretty recent. Excuse me. I don't know, Barry. How you doing, buddy? I don't know. We have friends and fans from all around the country. We got fans from California, Tennessee, Florida, a couple from South Carolina, a couple from North Carolina. It's like I don't know what would be it's almost like I'd have to plan on different trips to do different meet and greets. Like if you're around Cincinnati, Ohio, then it would probably be an event somewhere, maybe at the Cincinnati Zoo or Kings Island or something that's going to be exciting, Or park. I know, when Jeff and Marie, when they do meet and greets, they're usually at an open park or I know they do the Firehouse down there a lot, Firehouse Subs, which is a good location. I mean, that's great. It's central location. And that's kind of like what I would want to do. I don't want it to be like I don't want it to be somewhere that's hard to find. And I don't want it to be somewhere that's very expensive for somebody. So unless, a few people are wanting to go to Kings Island and spend the money to go, I guess, we'd have to do it somewhere else. Nancy says, I am so glad it's Friday. I can't stand myself. What a week. Happy Friday. Also, for those of you just coming in, next Friday, we're going to try this at 8 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock. So it'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I really enjoyed Guaco Urbano. Guaco Urbano. Not sure what that is, DJI. Oh, is that one of Michelle's videos? Or is that just a fancy guacamole sounding dish? Nancy says, God bless you. God bless you. Oh, thanks. Yeah, sneezing. DJI do meet up at 1,000 subs. Well, I mean, you know, thing is in my eyes, we're well beyond what the expectations of 1,000 subscribers is. We're at like 6,000 hours of watch time. I am at about 65,000 views. And what that means, we have a lot of fans. We have a lot of fans that just don't subscribe. It's not that, you know, and that's every YouTube channel. Or they haven't, you know. I know if you read up on stuff, they'll tell you like, oh, you got to keep saying subscribe, otherwise people will forget. Well, I don't know. That's just kind of not me. It's like if people want to subscribe, cool. If not, hey, that's cool too. I'm just happy people are watching the channel. You know, when you have some videos that have thousands of views, you know, that tells me that people are liking it, you know, and that means more to me than anything. But as far as the 1,000 subscribers, and I don't know, if, you know, for those of you who don't know, when we do hit 1,000 subscribers, we're doing a giveaway. And it's going to be a fun giveaway. 3 people, there will be 3 winners, two runners up, and a grand prize. So push it out there, guys. Tell everybody about your good friend Danno. Let him know he has a great channel. It's pretty awesome. Another thing too, I guess kind of while we're on the subject, and this is something that I've done because, okay, I'll just read this off to you guys. I was going to do this later, but seems like a good time to do it. So I got an email from Amazon Associates. Okay, I've been an Amazon associate for months now. And this is really funny. It says, Dear Amazon Associate, we have sent payments to eligible associates for the commission income earned in the program during the month of May. You did not earn any commission income during the last payment period. We have credited your previous balance to your account for a future payment. You can view your current balance in Associates Central. Okay, so I've had this Associates account for months, and I haven't even made $10 on it. And I was thinking about canceling it. I'm like, why am I even doing this? Like, the whole object of doing this was to have something for somebody to go to. Basically, it's a link that will take you to Amazon. It's the same as ordering from Amazon. And if you go through my link, then I'll get a small commission off of what you buy when you go to Amazon. Say you order like a thing of lipstick and it's $1. Well, then I'll get like 3 or 4 cents, you know, and that's them rewarding me for bringing people to the website. So what I've done today, I did this today, and it'll be in this stream probably at the end. I did put it in my last video where it's like the 4-minute video I did where we found out the breaking news of Disney going with the masks and everything. Instead of putting all my camera gear and the toys and stuff behind me and all that, I just put my Amazon link. I have it clear as day, my Amazon affiliate link. So, and this is something you don't have to do, but I figure, you know, if people come and see it and they want to help the channel out, it is something to try and get a little bit of something for the channel. So if you want to support the channel in that way, you don't have to. And it's hard for me to kind of talk like this because I really don't want anything, you know, money has never been a thing with this channel ever. But if from now on, at the end of my videos, I will have an Amazon affiliate link, and you can go there and order anything off of Amazon, and you'll just be helping our channel out by doing your Amazon order through our link. It doesn't cost you a dime. It's completely free for you. It's the same as if you were just going to Amazon anyway. It's just going through my link, and me and Jess will get a small commission off your order. But it doesn't cost any more for you. Just wanted to throw that out there. I thought that was hilarious that they sent me that, because I knew I hadn't made anything off of it, but I don't really promote it either. So, anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. I haven't made $10 in like 6 months off that thing. I don't know. And they're like, oh, you got to start a website. It's like, well, I don't really want to start a website. That costs more money. If I had 10,000 subscribers and I was making some money off the ad revenue and stuff, sure, I might think of doing something like that, but not right now. DGI says it's a Brazilian steakhouse, unlimited meats. Oof, you sold me there, brother. Shell says steakhouse in Pigeon Forge. There's a lot of places we need to try in Pigeon Forge. I feel like we always, when we're down in Pigeon Forge, I feel like I need to ask you guys the next time we go down to find out what the best restaurants are, because it seems like we hit all the ones that got terrible reviews and the name sounded good. We fell for it. DGI says the past 30 days you have 9,000 views. Really? I didn't even know that. How do you find that out? Does it show up on there? I to be honest with you, man, I don't really even pay too much attention to the views anymore. When I hit the milestones, I focus mostly on the craft, on what we're doing. I plan the next video for the day. I put it out here. If it does well, then we'll do more videos like that. If it tanks and I get like 30 or 40 views, well, then it goes in the garbage. Well, I will say something funny, or not funny, but we have done videos before which seem silly, like some of our mystery box videos that never did well, that are actually getting a lot of views now. YouTube's funny. It's like, it's whatever's trending. There must be mystery box things trending. Speaking of which, we may be doing a mystery box video here soon, because my aunt got me some cool Star Wars stuff. I thought about doing that tonight, but we may have to make a video out of that, because that might take a while. Some pretty cool mystery box Star Wars toys. Since I've been there before, did you guys Kicking It Country? What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Another great YouTube channel you guys should check out. Yeah, everybody with YouTube channels, feel free to share with each other. All of you guys have great channels. Adventures with Liv and Joe just started a YouTube channel today. She just got out her first video, so check her out. It's really cool. She rides around on a 4-wheeler. Just keep it up, Josie. It's going to be great. You got a lot of good ideas. I don't want to ruin it for people watching the video, but there was something really cool about the video that you did that I really liked. One thing I'll ask you, Josie, do you have, I guess, you can't turn the comments on, or you doing, is it YouTube? I'm not really sure, but your comments are turned off, right? Because I couldn't leave a comment on there. Did you know, DJI says, did you know Amazon employee turnover rate is 150%? LOL, average is 20. No, I didn't, but I had one part, it's so, it hurts the brain to look at all the different things of the percentage of stuff they give you. Like, it's pointless for me to promote a television because I'm going to get like 1%. So why would I promote somebody getting a TV? $1,000, I'm going to make $10. Forget it. And the funny thing is beauty products and health products, I get 10%. So I could sell a thing of lipstick, some eyeliner, a protein bar, and probably make more money than I would selling a TV. But if any of you guys want to use our Amazon link, we do appreciate it. We will receive a small commission from it. And we are using that to try and help us put the money into the channel, build things up, create better videos for you guys, because that's the goal. The goal is to always get better, always grow, which we are. We love you guys. Everybody that follows our channel, you guys have been really awesome. We're glad you're loving the show. We're happy to be making it for you and being able to. Kicking it says, hey, Michelle and Jess. Jess says, man, 3 cents. We getting rich fast. Oh, is that what it's up to? I think we're up to like $1.20 something. Well, and obviously the bigger your channel is, the better being an affiliate is. But, and I don't want to talk about it too much because I'm not a pusher. I don't want to be like, hey, go to our website. We need your money. We need your money. I don't like people like that. When I go to a YouTube video and that's all they're doing, click. Like, I just swipe it off. And I never wanted to do that. Oh, and I don't know if he's on here right now. I don't see him on here, but me and Jason, PFAM5, another great YouTuber, we were talking about Teespring. Now, this is something that I would like to do, but unfortunately I can't, and I'll tell you why. Teespring is a company that will you give them a design. Like I had thought about, having the finger out there saying the adventure is out there, or pretty awesome on a t-shirt, and selling it to make, a little bit of profit for the channel and stuff. But unfortunately, Teespring, you have to have 10,000 subscribers. And I didn't know that at first. 10,000 subscribers. It's like, geez. Yeah, I'll see that in the next decade. It's not about subscribers. It's about you guys. That's what you guys are the reason why I do these live shows, so that we can all get together, talk about the channel, or talk about anything you guys want to talk about. I always put in the title like vacationing, Disney, Gatlinburg. These are the things that we love to do. I want to talk about the things that you guys love to do. That's what excites us. We're kind of like the people that love giving Christmas gifts and don't care or, worry about getting Christmas gifts in return. Does that make any sense? We love doing this stuff for you guys. And we don't expect anything in return. We're just happy to do it for you. And it's fun. It's a good hobby. Spaceman says, hey, Scott. Adventures with Living Joe says, see you in the next vlog. All righty. Well, have a good night. Adventures by Jamie. Hello. How are you? Spaceman says, just don't spend it all in one spot. Yeah. You can't even buy a piece of candy for 3 cents. I don't know what you can get. Yeah. I don't know. I almost said something really wrong there. I won't. PG-13. Spaceman, right? Going to be hard to decide where to shop. Spaceman says, just save up and you can go to Emery's 5 and Dime at the island. I love that place. Did you find out the candy store, Jess, that they were looking for, the name of it that sells the popcorn we like? I was trying to think of the name of the popcorn. It's like Kaboom or something like that. Kaboom. No. Kapow. Kapow. Kathy says, Jess and Spaceman, you guys are funny. Kingdom says, hello, Spaceman. Jess is laughing hysterically. Spaceman, Kathy, is that funny looking on my part? DJI, Guacho Urbano is behind Taco Bell. It's the cheapest and the most expensive. Right? Might as well have them back to back. I feel like the Taco Bell does terrible near us. Like anytime we go there, there's never a line. Now there will be. But we have a place, it's Cancun, Mexican restaurant, bar and grill. And they just built another one. There's 3 of them now within like a 2.5 mile radius. I mean, that restaurant does so well. It's authentic Mexican food. It is delicious. Oh, probably going to eat there tomorrow. But I think that's why Taco Bell does so bad, because people are like, well, you know what? We could just drive for another 30 seconds and not have, well, could be bad. Could be bad either way, I guess. Kicking, how's the dog? Yeah, how is that dog? Did you name her? Her? Him? DJI socialblade.com tracks all channels. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. You could be like that one guy who does those YouTube videos on like the really rich. I saw one on Mr. Beast one time and Tim Tracker, and they try to break down like how much they make and all that stuff. I don't know if that's necessary, because you don't know all the little ins and outs of what these guys do. Like Mr. Beast, I mean, he's got an empire, you know. I mean, he's making billions. Spaceman, Kathy, my wife, would probably say opposite. Didn't they get food poisoning on Bridesmaids from a Brazilian steakhouse? Yeah, they did. That movie is hilarious. 45 plus drink and tax ends up 60 a person. Well, yeah, and if you're on vacation or if you're just wanting a really awesome meal, I mean, you know, $60, you're going to pay that. That's a lot, but I mean, you know, if it's worth it, and it's endless, right? It's like a all you care to eat kind of deal. Living Joe says it's YouTube. You know, real quick, a lot of people, and one thing I notice on every channel, on every live chat that we watch, on everything, everybody always badmouths YouTube. I don't know why. It's like, this is a social platform that gives us the opportunity to share our stuff, share our lives, share our vlogs, share our videos for free. I am sitting here talking to you. I mean, you know, other than what we pay for our internet, this is all free to do on at least the live show. I'm not spending any gas sitting here talking to you guys. You know, it's awesome to be able to put stuff on here, no matter who you are, where you are in the world. I don't know why so many people give YouTube a bad rap. There's some things that could probably be tweaked and changed, but I don't know. For the most part, I like it. Just like most social networks, it gives you a chance to express yourself. And I will say, a lot of you guys that left comments on the live stream yesterday, I really appreciated the diversity. I'm never going to take sides on one way or another, because I don't want one person to hate me, right? I do have my opinions, and I will say my opinion, but I do understand and respect other people's opinions, and I will never make fun of. I will never call you out. I will never make you feel bad in any way. So sometimes when I don't answer a comment, it's not that I don't want to, it's that I don't want to create that kind of social disaster, or lack of a better word. I don't know. Kickin says, Spaceman, he escaped and is on the loose. We have said anything about it because the boys have been at youth Bible camp all week. We wanted to wait and tell them instead of them hearing from someone. Oh. Did you check down by the river? Maybe he's fishing again. That sucks. Spaceman says, DGI, thanks for the heads up on the cost. I would flip my lid if it costs that much. Spaceman, you get unlimited 16 different meats. It's totally worth it if you stuff yourself. And that's probably one of them places where you probably can't take your leftovers to go. They might be, some places are cool like that where they'll, as long as you're not ordering up everything after you've already eaten everything and bagging it up to go. But most restaurants, they'll allow you to take the stuff that you have on the table that you just couldn't eat. I've never had a problem with that. Unless it's Disney World. Yeah, hopefully he comes back, Scott. Seemed like a good dog. You guys were treating him good. From prime rib to lamb, they have all. Boy, that sounds good. That combo right there sounds good. I would have to starve myself or wear loose pants with big pockets. Nancy says, y'all talking about food, I have to run to the fridge. Yeah, me too. Kicking it says, all right, guys, got to get the boys unpacked from camp. Get y'all next time. All right, buddy. Have a good night, man. DJI says, I think main part of finding your audience is focusing on one group. Vacationing is a great field to jump into and find an audience. Yeah. And that's kind of exactly what we focus on, DJI. It's very hard to be a vlogging channel, to vlog your life every day. A lot of people are successful at it. And we have been getting a lot of views on our vlog. And the more we do this, I feel the more people are interested in our opinions. And that's why, like, when we do a vlog each day, we try to find something that everybody has tried before, or at least something that you've heard of, or unless we're just doing a video around the city, amusement parks, theme parks, zoos, museums, stuff of that nature. And it does make it a little hard to grow when you're kind of expanded out there. But I feel like over the last few months, people have kind of just taken hold of the channel for what it is. And we're going to be ourselves, and we're going to do what we want to do. And if people like it and they want to watch, we love you for it. If you don't want to watch, that's fine too. I mean, we're going to do what we want to do. And hopefully more and more people will like it over time. But the whole vacationing thing, yes, that's to me, that's the level ground, because one thing, it's something we're very good at. And Jess is good at it. We get the emails from people, and I respect that. I understand, for those of you watching who aren't commenting, I'm happy that you're watching. And people send me emails about these things and how they can do their Disney trip on a budget, or how they can go to Gatlinburg and spend money here, or they want to do this. Because a lot of people, I had a guy the other day emailed me. He said, where would you recommend to camp? And I checked a couple of the blogs that we follow and the Smoky Mountain newsletter that I get, and found him a couple places to camp. Because me and Jessica don't usually, we usually don't tent, we don't set up tents or nothing. And there were some really nice places over by some of the big hiking trails up to like Mount LeConte. There's a couple over there, and then up by Klingman's Dome. Not by Klingman's Dome. It's a little ways off, but some nice places where you can camp and then walk right up the trail in the morning and see the sunrise. I really went all out to try and find this guy some good camping sites. Bad thing about camping, one thing you got to be careful for, because some people just want to pitch a tent anywhere, but you do got to watch out for bears. They say black bears don't bother you, but for the most part, they don't, probably. I don't trust that, though. Steve says, doing a good job, Danno. The subscribers will come. Thank you, buddy. We know they will. And if they don't, hey, we're enjoying this. We're enjoying doing this for you. It's awesome. We're loving it. Kathy says, oh, is Scott leaving here? Hold on. Spaceman says, bye, Scott. All right, Scott, have a good night. I didn't see your note, or if I miss you guys, just read comments. Sometimes these comments come in so fast. I tried putting it on slow chat one time, and I feel like it really messed up a lot of stuff. So just kind of going normal time right now. Kathy says, Reds are tied 1-1 in second inning. Sorry. Got out of a bases loaded inning. Sonny got out. Oh, that's awesome. Sonny Gray. Good job. Interest by Jamie. When will you guys be back at Disney? Maybe we can meet up. We're going middle of September. You can private message me, Jamie. I'll private message you. We're going in the middle of September. With everything going on, we're not really too sure how, because we're really trying to wait and see what happens. Because, I don't know if you've watched some of the live yesterday or the video I did a couple days before, but Disney has reinstated the mask policy for indoor areas and standing in line. One thing that kind of frustrated me today that Jess said, because there just seems to be news every 20 minutes, right? Now, Jess, tell me if I'm wrong here, but what did you say earlier that Disney's wanting all their employees to get the vaccine now? Something the ones who aren't in the union or aren't, I don't know. It's really confusing, but it's just one thing after another. So we're really playing it by ear, Jamie. We will be down in Florida though. And, yeah, I'll get in touch with you. Yeah. It'd be awesome to meet you. Spaceman says, Candy, I've been looking for baseball bats, suckers, taffy suckers. Well, I don't really know that there, but yes, I'm looking for some candy myself. We actually have some in the other room. Bring me some candy, Jess. Old Gray, hello. How are you, buddy? From and Family Adventure says, Danno, check out Spreadshirt. Is that okay? So yeah, that's like Teespring, right? Yeah, I mean, the first thing to find out is how many subscribers you need and how much, and if I have to pay anything. What's nice about Teespring is you don't have to pay any money up front. I don't want to have to pay any money up front. I mean, who knows? Jessica has a Cricut, right behind me here. So maybe we can make some shirts of ourselves. I don't know. I've had a few of you say that you wanted Adventures with Danno shirt, and I appreciate that. And as soon as I can figure something out, I will be sending them out to you. PT, good evening, sir. Happy weekend. Absolutely, man. Loved your video earlier, by the way. PT, got a great YouTube channel. Does a lot of driving through Gatlinburg. Shows you all the traffic. Oh, they are crowded this weekend. It's funny, too, because when I was looking stuff up last weekend, it didn't look like much. And I don't know what's going on there. I know there is a car show. I'm not sure where or how or what it is. There was nothing on the newsletter. Beautiful dog. You talking about this? Or I don't know what that is. I think it's a cheetah. It's one of Jess's squishmallows. I thought it looked aesthetically pleasing. Spaceman says, PT. Michelle, Cancun by Western Bowl. No, we do not go. We go to the one at Glenway Crossing. Yeah, Western Bowl's falling apart. I mean, that's the original one. DJI says, Mr. Beast is at 6 million a year just from views on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, he's got to be. He gets like 20 million views of video, probably on average. But the top channel on YouTube is making 36 million a year. Is that PewDiePie? I know he makes a lot too. Old Gray, hello, Spaceman. TGI says, who's that? Steve says, okay, no strange things. Do you guys watch Cobra Kai? Both are on Netflix. I haven't seen Cobra Kai either. I've heard it's really good. Just haven't really got into it, or haven't had a chance to get into it. I've heard it's good. DGI, I'm in a month. Those numbers are monthly. Oh, boy. That'd be some nice money to have, wouldn't it? PT says, hey there, Spaceman, DGI. T-Series is a music channel in India. I know those channels that play live music 24/7. I mean, they got to do well. You know, you'll see they'll have like 100,000 subscribers, and you know, it just runs constantly. I'm surprised they allow that, because it has to cut off at some point. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to receive any of that money. So I don't know if maybe they cut it off at like 4 a.m. and then start it back up at 4:01 or something. I don't know. Maybe I should start a 24/7 Danno on guitar channel. See which one does better. Just says, yes, there's a Cancun by Western Bowl and 2 others. Yeah, they just opened the new one over in Dent. Dave says, because of the changes that have happened over the years from when those people started their channels. There's been a lot of changes on YouTube since then. Absolutely. You didn't used to have to get, I think you always needed 1,000 subscribers. I don't think you needed the 4,000 hours of watch. I one or the other. I don't know. You used to be able to get paid pretty close to right as you started on YouTube, and they changed those rules. You know what's funny too, and you'll notice this in a lot of my videos. I check too. I have ads in like every one of my videos. So YouTube is making all this money on my videos. And I don't care. It's their platform. You know, that's fine. I do think it's a little, they just started this like a couple months ago. So if you have a YouTube channel, they're allowed to put ads in anywhere. They say they do that randomly, but I swear it's like every video I've got now, and they say that only that happens because your video is doing well, and when it goes in that direction, it helps YouTube's algorithm to push your content out further. I don't know if that's true, but I wish I was at 1,000 subscribers so I was making a few bucks of what they're making. Spaceman talking to PT. Michelle says, we go to that one, Jess. Where are the other 2 at? There's one in Dent and Glowmay Crossing. PT. All right, guys. I know I'm getting a little behind here. I apologize for that. Jess says, one is ever okay. Yeah, they are all close. It's crazy. We thought they were closing. Yeah, we did think they were closing the old one over here when they opened up the new one. Nope. There's even one down on the river, the Ohio River. It's where Don Pablo's used to be. There's a Cancun down there too. That's 4 of them. They do good business. It is the strongest margarita you will ever have in your life. It's like they pour half a bottle of Patron in one of their tequila. They're not cheap. You know, it's like $10 for, well, I don't know. I mean, it's like that big. So I don't know. That's pretty cheap for what you get, I guess. But man, I'll tell you what, after one of those, I'm good. I don't even drink much, but I have one of those. It's like, done. Steve says, anyone ever do business on or with Fiverr? I have read so many bad reviews on Fiverr, Steve. Um, I don't want to get too much into it, but there has been a lot of things with Fiverr that has not worked. I've looked through a lot of things. There was a thing called Tube Karma. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that, but it's similar to Fiverr, where they try to find you like organic growth and all this stuff. In a way, it's a bit of a con. There's been a lot of people that they have helped, but especially for someone like a vlogging channel or travel channel, kind of like what we do here, it's not a good idea, because they'll bring in people. They'll bring in someone running a business about soap to your channel. Yeah, it might entice them to subscribe to one video that you've done, but they'll never watch your show. And it's like, if you want to subscribe, that's cool. But I mean, it's like, if somebody's going to subscribe and never watch, well, I don't know. It's hard to, I don't know. I have heard good things with Fiverr too, but for what we do here on this channel, it doesn't seem like it would help too much. Hey, there's a bird. That was part of the game that I said at the beginning of the show. If you can guess the bird that's outside, I had to open the window because our AC does not work in this room here. It's shut off. So if you guys hear any birds you recognize the sound to, holler it out on here. That one is a cardinal. Old Gray says, "Oh no, dog escaped. He's a loner." Yeah, I know. Yeah, I feel bad. He is a loner. I mean, if he escaped Country's family, then he just wants to be alone, because nobody showed that dog more love than him. Jason, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Loved your video too, man. That was cool. The abandoned military base. Yeah, all you guys check out Jason, PFAM5. He's got a great YouTube channel he does with his family. They just did a video on an old military base. Really cool looking. I liked the bunker. I don't know if was that a bunker. I don't know. That'd be kind of. I know you guys were saying that in the video, but I saw the way the concrete kind of overhung, like where the end part is there. I mean, it looks like a like something in ground there, but all I could think of is somebody throwing a grenade and hitting the top part of that concrete bunker and it just falling back in. And that toxic waste area. Ugh, I don't know if I'd want to be anywhere near that. Hopefully they removed it all. Hey, Kathy McAllister. How are you? We got two Kathys in here. Old Gray says, "Glad you were YouTubing." Thank you, sir. Thank you. Michelle says, 16-year girl was attacked by bear camping not long ago. Yeah, and you hear these stories, and there's so much. You hear so many things. Oh, they don't bother you. They don't bother you. And then you hear a story like this. There was another one where there was a family where this was some years back, like 15, 20 years, but I think it was like a 6 or 7-year-old boy that was completely mauled by this bear. And I don't know if the dad died trying to save him or something, but you want to be careful. I don't recommend camping. I did tell this guy that. I was like, watch out for the black bears. They may say they're friendly, but take that with a grain of salt. Jim Willis, keep up the good work, man. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining. We appreciate it. We got something going on tomorrow. Okay, I'll let you guys kind of decide our fate. We got two things of possibility coming up tomorrow. Now, Jess got us the free tickets because for some reason, you had to order the free tickets to go down to Family Day at the Cincinnati Bengals Stadium, where I will have a great time. Jess will enjoy it. She'll enjoy that I'm happy. And and it's free parking. Everything's free. It's a family day event that the Cincinnati Bengals have been doing for years and years. Now they're not doing the autographs, which that was more of a kid thing. Kids would all run down to the edge of the field and the players go around, sign all the autographs and stuff. So we got the free tickets for that. Or we go to Kings Island tomorrow because we still have 3 food tickets for that Grand Carnival International Food Festival. And we don't really want to waste those, but we've been to Kings Island a lot lately, and if we do go, we're probably just going to use those 3 tickets and maybe ride some roller coasters or something, because we're not going to do the parade and all that stuff again. If you guys haven't seen, or the parade was awesome. It was like Mardi Gras. It was really cool. One of the videos was us basically doing the food testings, and then the next video was the parade and the nighttime show. Got to hang out with Furman Family Adventures. That was pretty cool. But yeah, we got those videos up. Most of our videos, like, I try to put in a playlist if ever you have trouble. Like for a Kings Island, we do have a Kings Island playlist. If ever it's a zoo video, we have a Cincinnati Zoo playlist. We have a Disney playlist, Gatlinburg playlist. You know, we got it all. We're trying to get it all broken down to where it's easier for you guys to find the kind of videos that you like to watch. Just says salaried and non-union workers required to be vaccinated. So it is required. Salaried and non-union workers at Disney World are required to be vaccinated. I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like so you guys know that I've had the vaccine, but I'm against this because it's like, I don't know. I feel like I feel like if you are so against it that you don't want to get the vaccine, then you're just going to have to find another job. Disney may suffer. Probably not. I don't know. I don't like people telling me what to do. It's my God-given right to be an American. Whether I've had the vaccine or not, I did it. I'm not really allowed to say what I do for a living, but I can say that I do work with senior citizens. So that is why I didn't have to. I chose to because I was worried about them. So I did what I thought was best in my heart to do for them and for family and everything else. But I also respect the ones that, we don't know what's going to happen 10 years from now. And I know a lot of people will feel better when it's approved completely through the FDA and they've gone through every little test and insurance, right? Because that's what it's all about. But yeah, it's disturbing, and I heard a story today that they're going to be forcing doctors. I think it's Christ Hospital. It's going to be forcing doctors. This is where it hits home. Doctors who do not want to get the vaccine. Does that tell you something? We have heart doctors in the greatest hospital in the country, right over here in Christ Hospital. They don't want to get the vaccine. So, I mean, now there are other reasons because there was something they said that they have to keep certain immunities to something. I don't know. But when I heard that story, I was like, maybe there is something, I don't know. I don't know. And not knowing is scary to some people. And I'm kind of on both sides with it all. Steve says t-shirts are great advertising. Yes, they are. It would probably be a thing too. Like, I know when, like a giveaway or something, we would definitely throw in some kind of Adventures with Danno memorabilia, whether that would be a mug, a cup, or t-shirt or something. But for the giveaway, when we get 1,000 subscribers, it's definitely going to be prizes that everybody's going to like. You win a Snickers candy bar and a Reese cup. Nancy says, I wish someone would open an El Pollo Loco. Best fast food Mexican anywhere. Yes. I don't know. I like Cancun, but I hear you. PFan5 Teespring costs you nothing, and your fans can order online. Yeah, Jason, I was just saying this when you weren't on here before. I was researching Teespring, and it says you need to have 10,000 subscribers. And I was going in like I was getting ready to do it, and it said you needed 10,000 subscribers on YouTube to be able to do it. So I don't know. I could have done something wrong. Sarah Martin says, my chat keeps messing up. Anyone else? Hey, Sarah. How are you? Am I messing up here? Everything looks good. I got full bars. Steve says T-Series is #1 on YouTube. T-Series. I'll have to go back and write all this stuff down. Somebody else mentioned another one before, too. I can't remember the name of it. I'll go back and I'll look all this stuff up. Dave Furman says, at Sarah Martin, I just had to restart my PC because of an audio error with YouTube. YouTube has been having issues lately, and I'm surprised they haven't. It's been over the last few days. I did notice a couple things with some other channels where they were having some issues. They tell you to make sure that your internet is running full speed. They'll blame it on anything but themselves. You watch. There'll be an update probably tonight. It happens like every month. Yeah, just reset it. You probably don't have to restart your computer. Just log out of YouTube and then log back in. Jason says, you'll enjoy Cobra Kai even if you refresh yourself with the first 3 Karate Kid. You'll enjoy Cobra Kai even better if you refresh yourself with the first 3 Karate Kid movies first. I've watched those 3 movies so much, man, over the years. I could probably just start with the show. I'm going to watch it. So many of my friends have recommended it. Sarah says, hey there, Jess. Oh, okay. Okay, so Jason's telling us here that you don't need a specific number of subscribers to have an online store. You do have to have a certain number of subscribers to have a merch shelf on your channel. Okay, so that's what it is. That's probably the 10,000 subscribers is the merch shelf on YouTube. Without a shelf, you just need to put the link in your description. Okay. I'll have to revisit that. That's awesome, man. Thank you. And yeah, that's what's nice about Teespring. That was what I liked is it's free. Sarah says, hey there, Jessica. DGI T-Series has 189 million subs, average 3 billion views a month. Good Lord. I'll have to check them out. Old Gray, oh yes, you're awesome at playing guitar. Oh, thank you, buddy. I have thought about starting a second channel of just nothing but YouTube shorts and doing short like guitar music, just see how well it goes. I might. I really just want to focus everything on this channel for right now. Maybe if someday we reach that limit or there is no limit, but if we reach our first goal on YouTube here, then maybe we'll expand on another channel or something. Dave Furman says, when you were talking about people bad-mouthing YouTube, when I was talking about people bad-mouthing YouTube, a lot of people do. And a lot I just don't get because Jess says he's so behind, Dave. Sorry, guys. Yes, he needs to pick up the pace. Where are you with that? Where are you with subs? I think, Sarah, we're at 580, 586. We're growing. We're getting I don't know, probably between 5 and 10 new subscribers every week. And it seems like it picks up when we have awesome videos out, obviously. That's why I like going to Kings Island, because a lot of people love our Kings Island stuff. And the more and more you do on a subject that people love, the more and more YouTube works its magic and kind of pushes it out there to let more and more people see it. What I don't understand is that I've done so many videos on this thing. Why isn't YouTube doing that all the time? And that's where search engine optimization comes in, which I'm starting to get a little better at. I will take my time. Just did text me. 587. All right, I got another one. Thank you, whoever just subscribed. Steve says agree. Yeah, if I get behind, guys, I apologize. I'm glad that you guys talk amongst yourselves, though. You guys are fun while I'm sitting here just pouring information. Sarah says, I think y'all will pick up. We picked y'all up from watching Jeff. Oh, yeah? Oh, Jeff and Marie, Vacation Station. Oh, that's awesome. We love them. They're so awesome. Yeah, we got to meet them. It's been a few months, but really nice people. Hung out, had a great time. Also, Bob, all about the Smokies. Yeah, I love Bob. He's a good dude. Marie loves Jess. Jess and Marie hit it off they were talking from the time we got there until we left. And Jeff's cool. He's got a big history of being in radio, and he's a really interesting guy. He has seen and done a lot of stuff. I mean, an incredible amount of stuff. Really interesting people. Marie's a sweetheart. We were really they were kind of busy with a lot of other people, but we were trying to we were hoping they would eat at the old mill with us. But when they got there, they brought like it felt like $500 worth of donuts and all this water and everything, and it was just such a great time meeting them. They're so nice. Just says, that's so awesome. We will get there eventually. Yeah, we will. Dave says, be right back. I'm sure he's probably already back because I'm way behind here. Going to move my Disney Lego castle since dinner is over and set up my recording area. Yes. Yeah, man. Need to put some more videos up there, buddy. Yeah, Furman Family Adventures does have a YouTube channel now. They put out one of their Columbus Zoo videos, and they're working on more stuff. Jason says, Fiverr is third-party based, user-generated like PayPal. You get a consult from anyone on there, and you can agree to terms. They don't get paid until you get your items. You pay Fiverr, and Fiverr pays. Okay. I'm not 100%. It was a bunker, more like a shelter. That's kind of what I thought. Steve says, speaking of Bengals, how is Burrow doing recovery-wise? He looks great. He looks fantastic. I was watching some highlights. He's running all over the place. Like nothing is there. And he has got a gun on him. He looks, I know he's always been great, but watching him today, I was watching some of the highlights, and now he's looking like a pro. Precision passing. Oh, yeah, I never did get to, okay, yeah, no, I did say, never mind. I'm trying to catch up here. I'm trying to remember what I was going to say. Sarah Martin says, KI, Kings Island. I have a feeling we're probably going to end up going there. I mean, I'd love to go down and see the Bengals practice and everything, but I don't know. We'll see. I would like to use our other tickets for our foods. Plus, we need to get them on video. We didn't finish it. There'll be plenty of time to do. I have a lot of video stuff coming up for the Cincinnati Bengals. Don't worry. A lot of awesome restaurants down there that we're going to do reviews on, and a lot of awesome things for kids, and some of the bars we'll do reviews on. PT says, love Cancun, our favorite margarita. Wow, one is enough for sure. Absolutely, man. Yeah, I can tell you've been there because yeah, one excuse me, one margarita. That's all you need. Kathy says Cancun is awesome, and I agree with Nancy. We need El Pollo Loco here. Yes. Is there anybody out there in Adventures with Danno Land who live in the West? If so, I would like to know. I would like to place an order with El Pollo Loco. Oh, yeah, I don't know if DoorDash really goes that far. Hey, Kelsey, how are you? Sorry if it took me a while to get to you here. I try to answer everybody's question, and sometimes I elaborate a little. Jess says, never heard of Pollo Loco. Yeah, when we went out there to... when I was out in California, they're all over the place. It's kind of like the Cancun of California. This Cancun restaurant of the West. Sarah says, no, you're good. Hey. Jess says, oh, haha. Only be in Vegas. I want to go to Vegas. I've never actually been to Vegas. That's kind of mine and Jessica's plan here at some point in the future. We were going to go to Las Vegas, do something there for a couple days, rent a car, and then drive to Disneyland. But we're going to wait till all this mask stuff's over. I'm not going to. Jessica has never been to Disneyland. Oh, it's hard to even say that. As big of a Disney fan as she is. What's Squishy, the cat sitting by Dan? I don't know. Jess will answer that for you. It's like a little cheetah. Jess says that was a lucky Amazon find. I'm trying to skip all the ones where you guys are talking to each other so I can kind of catch up here. Nancy says, hold it up, Danno, so I can see the whole cat. It looks huge. It is very huge. It's a big one. She has a couple. I had a different one up last week, the orange one. Oh, wait a minute. There you go. Now you can see everybody. Reaper's World, what's up, man? Just got here. Have you started the Care Bear chat yet, or is that tomorrow night? Oh, that's Sunday. Care Bear hour. Just says, wait 10 minutes and he will be with you, Nancy. Children's Avengers, hello. How are you? Another great YouTube channel. Oh, and yes, when we go back down to Gatlinburg, we are going to have a meet and greet so that we can meet all of our friends down in Gatlinburg. We're going to have fun. We're definitely going to hang out with these awesome guys. Children's Adventures have a great YouTube channel. Check them out. They live in Gatlinburg. They do all kinds of cool stuff. It says, Jess, can you hear me laughing? Yes. Sorry. I'm trying. Now, if Jess was in here, she could kick me in the butt and get me moving on these comments. But she refuses to do the live stuff. Probably this week was not a good time because if we were going to be talking Disney, she would not be happy. The expletives would be flying. We will be laughing in 10 minutes. Barry says we can meet up in Vegas. You know it, buddy. If we go to Vegas, I'm calling you. I'll message you. Kathy says, yes, we're laughing. Wait a minute. Am I caught up here now? Haven't been to Vegas in a while. Adventures with Liv and Joe. Hi, I'm back. Steve says, you're catching up, Danno. Caught up. I guess. Unless, Just says, you can't edit alive. Sure I can. You know, to me, if I'm watching somebody, those are the little funny things that I like to watch with people when they're struggling to get through comments. You're really trying to, like, show some respect to everybody putting a comment out here. Hey, I got a trophy. All right. Hey, you guys were talking about Jeff and Marie before. You guys know what happens who watch Jeff and Vacation Station. When Marie's not in the room, Jeff is just like me. He'll, it'll take him a while to get through all the comments. And he's got a ton of people. But I mean, it's the same thing. He'll take a while. But Marie comes in, and it's like they're right back on schedule. They work really good together on the live shows. Can't get my wife in here. She will someday, guys. Someday she will break. What we need is everybody to chant, Jess, 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 get on the live show. Yeah, he does. But, it's all respect too. You want to, I wish I could sit here and just talk forever on a lot of stuff you guys bring up, because to me, all of it is interesting. Children says you're doing just fine, bro. Thank you. Oh, it must be Rob. Because I don't know if Chelsea would say bro. Thanks, bro. I just watched a video of you guys. Man, you guys have been getting a lot of rain down there. You send some of that rain up here. Jason said, hey, Adventures with Lemon Joe, I saw you left a comment on our channel, but YouTube put it in spam and I couldn't view to reply. Adventures with Lemon Joe, Jess. Yeah, Jess. See? They're calling you. Oh, I don't know what happened then. It happens, Josie. It happens. One thing I noticed, if you don't use capital letters, I always wondered this, like with capital letters in a message on a channel. If you use a lot of capital letters, or even at the beginning of the sentence writing with a capital letter, sometimes the YouTube thing sends it into spam. I told a couple people that have left comments on our channel to try that. And since they've been doing that with lowercase letters, I've been getting them all. So that might have something to do with it. Just. Yes. Reaper's World, Coke or Pepsi? Oh, man. The universal question. Coke. I do love Pepsi. Jess says, wait, what did I do? I click out for a second. They're all chanting for you to come in here and get on the live show here. They would like to speak with you, not this crazy guy behind the camera. Josie says, we had a bad storm last night. A really bad tornado warning. I'll tell you, and this is the time of year. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Come middle of August, end of August, it'll definitely, especially like on more of the East Coast area, there will definitely probably be more tornadoes because of the crazy weather patterns. Steve says, gotta go Coke also. Jess says, I used to be a Pepsi, but I think I'm Coke now. To give you an idea, we have a 12-pack of Pepsi and a 12-pack of Coke in the kitchen. So it's kind of however we're feeling. Josie says, oh, I did not know that. Yeah, all kinds of funny things happen with comments and stuff like that. Jess says, I'm indecent. Indecent or indifferent? Indifferent. Jason says, I can't really drink soda anymore, but when I did, I could enjoy a Coke or Pepsi. That's like the Dos Equis guy. I don't really drink soda, but when I do, it's either Coke or Pepsi. I think Coke is the winner. So if you guys are hearing little kids screaming in the background, we have a playground that's out there a little ways, and sounds like they're having a pretty good time. And this mic could pick up a ant across the room. It's so powerful. Sorry. I like it. But it is very touchy. Oh, Jess didn't like that last comment. Oh, man. Well, it's been fun just chatting. There were a couple things I wanted to talk about. And you know what? It doesn't really matter anymore. Let's just talk about anything. ¿Por qué no los dos? Oh, Jess must be upset. She's throwing out Spanish. Now, let's see here. Yeah, I've really got nothing. I pretty much said everything I want to. Do you have a Care Bear? No, but we have a whole collection of Squishmallows everywhere. And we got just about every Mickey Mouse you could possibly imagine. Every one of them. Just says, like the hard taco or the soft taco debate. Why not both? Just. I told them to chant your name so that you would come in and get on the live show. People would probably lose their minds if you did. We would probably get 100 more views. Oh, yeah. So I guess I should probably say this. If you haven't given us a like, you know, that thumbs up thing that you push, make sure you give us a thumbs up. It does seem to help the channel. Give us a like, give us a dislike. Interact somehow. Oh, yeah. And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe down below. Hit that bell. Turn it to all. Because YouTube wants you to hit every kind of notification possible to get known on YouTube. Like, why can't you just hit subscribe? You got to hit subscribe. You got to do this. You got to do that. It's like, boy, it's a process. And sometimes it goes away. I couldn't believe it, Jason. I had to re-click the bell on yours. On that video, it came up, but when I went, I noticed that the bell thing wasn't clicked. And I know I had clicked that on your channel. I click it on most people who I watch. Anybody on here, too, that has YouTube channels, I've clicked the little bell thing. And sometimes I'll go and I'll look, and sometimes it's off. So I don't know if every time YouTube has an update, you might want to check to make sure your people you're subscribed to are still subscribed. I don't know. YouTube's funny sometimes. I remember Adventures with the Ethingtons. Becky, good friend of ours. There was a time where it was like our subscriber thing. It would not let me subscribe to her channel, and it wouldn't let her subscribe to me. And it was like, what is going on here? And then like a couple weeks later, there was an update, and then it worked, and we could subscribe to each other. I actually sent an email because there was somebody else that I was having a problem with too, and wasn't able to subscribe to their channel. And that was a YouTube thing. Nancy says, Barry, you are so funny. Barry says, LOL, I thought a lost cat was outside my window. Didn't know it was the kids at the apartment. Yep. Reaper's World wants you in here too, Jess. Well, see, now the thing is that's kind of why I'm in here, because she's in there doing a bunch of other stuff. She's, you know, it's Friday night. We work hard all week. I understand. She wants to relax. She moderates well. But I could set this up in our living room if she wanted to do it and make it easy on everybody, where the air conditioning is plentiful. So, yes, we need to get a house. So, yeah, next time you shop on Amazon, check out our Amazon Associate affiliate link. Click on that link. Shop for everything that you shop for on Amazon through my link. You'll get all your stuff at the same price that you would through Amazon, and you'll be helping out Danno a little bit. That sound like a good commercial? Not really. That's why I don't do that stuff. Jason says, or wait a minute. Nancy says Barry or Jess. Jess is chanting out her own name. Jess. Yeah, get in here. It's not hot in here, I promise. Oh, Reaper says, have you seen the new Space Jam movie with LeBron James? No, I haven't. I was just talking about that with somebody else today, and he was like, man, I'll tell you, if you liked the old Space Jam, don't ruin your life by seeing the new Space Jam. I was like, really? Is it that bad? Jason says, that's weird. Jess says, Jess is lazy and doesn't want to get dressed. That's the real reason, folks. Adventures with Liv and Joe is laughing. Nancy says, I want to see Jungle Cruise. I've heard that's good. I've heard that's a good movie. And, The Rock, he's been getting a lot better at movies like in the last few years. I think it looks good. It kind of looks a lot like Jumanji, and we really liked the Jumanji that he was in. So I'm sure it'll be pretty good. Liv and Joe say, I'm seeing Jungle Cruise tomorrow. That's awesome. We might see it tomorrow too. I don't know. Either way, whether we go to Kings Island or the Cincinnati Bengals Stadium, we'll definitely have time for Jungle Cruise. Jess says, I ordered it on Disney Plus. What? All right. Jeez. I was just about to say, we need to go to the theater. That's cool, though. Do we got any popcorn? I might have to make a run to Kroger here. So I guess we might be watching it tonight. Really, when you think about it, it's not that bad of a deal. I mean, we got a pretty big TV, too. It's like a 55, 60-inch TV. And Jess likes our couch. Boy, she does. Oh, geez. Oh. Steve says, just throw a robe on, Jess. For real. They're all chanting for you, Jess. You better come in here and just say hello. You don't have to stay in here, but you better make an appearance. Children's Adventure says, New Space Jam is a terrible movie. I've heard that. So many people say. I've heard on the radio. I think it got like a 13% on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, geez. And the funny thing is, they say LeBron James is not the problem, which I thought would have been the problem. Nancy says, hey, let me know, and I'll come over and watch it. Come on over. Barry says, so if you move the War Room, will you rename it? Maybe I'll rename it the War Ensemble. Steve. Oh, that's funny. Barry has been a faithful watcher of our channel from the beginning. So for those of you who don't know, like in one video, I named this the War Room. And it's kind of been the War Room ever since. And it will be. I just never really mention it anymore. But yes. Can't you tell? The War Room. Steve says, Space Jam isn't as good because MJ is better than LeBron. Yeah, well, duh. Just says, hello. I guess that means she ain't coming in, guys. Thanks for trying. Reaper says, LOL, I hate going around for the new Space Jam movie. So next time I'm on a BFAM 5 episode, I'll be sure to wear my Space Jam 2 shirt proud. Do it, man. Sarah says, do y'all live in Cincinnati or just nearby? It's funny, Sarah. I thought you were a different Sarah. Me and Jessica have a friend, Sarah Martin, who lives around here. We live in Cincinnati. That's funny, though, because I think both of us thought that you were that Sarah, and I guess you're a different Sarah. Thanks for joining. We used to be up there all the time. Yeah, no, we live on the west side of Cincinnati. We do everything. I try to convince people that this is I wouldn't say tourist place, but there are a lot of cool things to do in Cincinnati if you ever plan a vacation. That is kind of one thing with our channel. We do kind of focus a lot on our vacations and helping others with their vacations, mostly around the Smoky Mountains or Disney World, because these are the places that we frequent every year. Where did you live in Cincinnati, or you just visit here? Adventures with Living Joe says, no, Jess. See, I'm getting boring, Jess. You better get in here. We did our best in trying to cheer Jess on. I know, man. Come on. You got to at least come in here and wave. Do your Queen Elizabeth wave, and you can go back to getting ready to start up that jungle cruise when we get off here. Steve says, we did our best in trying to... Oh, wait, yeah. Barry says, Jess, have you watched Jungle Cruise yet? Yeah, that's probably what she's watching right now. It's like, I don't care. Jess says, Cincy Museum Center is about to have a Pixar exhibit. Really? Oh, so now you want to go to the museum with me? Jess says, not yet, Barry. She's probably watching Harry Potter. Sarah says, I'm a different Sarah. Absolutely love Cincinnati. No, we just visit. We are in South Carolina. That's awesome. That is funny. Like, one of my friends growing up is Sarah Martin from Cincinnati. So I thought you were her. That's funny. Yeah, Cincinnati's awesome though. Awesome amusement parks. Awesome place to come. Lots of history here. Pretty much something for everybody. And we still have the BB riverboats, which is very popular down on the Ohio River. The steamboats, which I'm not so I don't know if they're still steamboats. Maybe electric powered steamboats. I don't know. Gas powered. It's a really awesome time though. We have yet to do a video on it because their prices, we're kind of waiting until they're out of season a little bit, because their prices have just skyrocketed. We're not going to pay like $120 a person for a 2-hour trip. That's a little much. But if you guys ever are in Cincinnati and you are interested in doing the BB Riverboat tour, let me know, private message me or something, because I do have a couple connections to where I could probably get a much bigger discount. Barry says, okay, just curious if it was worth the watch. Oh, no, yeah, she was saying that she just bought it on Disney Plus, as somebody else had mentioned that they were going to go see it. And it was funny because I was just going to mention to Jess that we should go see it at the theater tomorrow, and she's already purchased it on Disney Plus. So we'll probably be watching it tonight or tomorrow. Sarah says, love Cincinnati Art Museum. Yes, that is a must if you come to Cincinnati, if you love art. Yeah, it all depends on, if you're coming with your family, if you got kids, yeah, some kids will like the art museum, but I know we do. Beautiful. What's also nice is what surrounds the art museum, all the beautiful around Eden Park, and all that stuff. It's just gorgeous. Nancy says, that is so funny because I thought it was our Sarah Martin too. You got a twin. Adventures with Living Joe. We visit Cincinnati almost every week. You do? Where do you go? Or you guys go to Kings Island too, don't you? Jason says, I will wait 2 months and not pay $30 for it, just like Cruella will be on the regular tier for Disney Plus at the end of August. Cruella is a great movie. I really did not think I was going to like that movie at all. I was like, no. I was like, this looks ridiculous. That is a movie where previews, I don't, maybe people saw something I didn't, but previews I felt like kind of hurt that movie. But it's one of them where, you watch about 15 minutes of it and you're like, seems like it's got an interesting story, and then it just expands. And I'll tell you what, that Emma Stone, I think her name is Emma Stone, who plays Cruella, man, it's like she nailed it. She nailed that character. I thought it was great. Jess says, haha, I did too. I was about to ask how her baby was. Yeah. Yeah, Sarah's baby, she's got to be like a year. Oh, no, probably 2 years. 2 years old. Barry says, have you ever watched Parks and Recreation's TV show? Heck yeah, man. Oh, it's hilarious. Sarah Martin says, my name is so common. Nancy says, Parks and Recs is hysterical. Yes, it is. I love that show. Oh. Just says, I told you I was buying it because mom and dad wanted to see it too, and they won't go to the theater. No, it's fine, honey. I was just messing around. It was just funny because they were talking about going and see it at the theater. I was like, that's a good idea. And then you're like, I just bought it. Sweet. Now I don't have to leave my chair. You kidding? That's great. Of course, it is nice at the theater we go to because they got those real nice leather recliners now with the electric. And so that's the problem, staying awake. Adventures with Liv and Joe. Yeah, bunch. We love Kings Island. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Absolutely. Have you ridden Orion yet, Josie? Nancy B, I'm laughing just thinking about it. Jess says, Cruella is so good. I think I watched it like 5 times already. Yeah, I've only watched it once, but I do want to watch it again. Great movie. Some of these Disney movies, some of the live action Disney movies are like, but this was a really good one because I don't know. It just, the way it's played out in that Emma Stone. Also, the other actor, I don't really want to say the part that, who am I thinking of here, Jess? I don't want to say who she is in the movie because there's something about that comes up later. And if you haven't seen Cruella, I don't want to give it away. Emma Thompson. Yes. Thank you. The character that Emma Thompson plays. Emma Thompson is a great actress. Her and Emma Stone play really well off of each other in the movie. Sarah says, gonna grab dinner, buy from the alternative. Sarah Martin. Have a good night, Sarah. Thanks for joining. It's great having you. It's funny how some people will always be remembered. It's like, hey, yeah, that's the alternate Sarah. No, that's awesome. Nancy says, bye, alternate Sarah. We will not call you alternate Sarah in the future. You will be the Sarah on the Danno Junction. Lou and Joe, no, I'm too scared. The biggest roller coaster I rode was Mystic Timbers. I'll tell you what, Mystic Timbers is, not that it's that tall, but it moves. That is probably the fastest wooden roller coaster I've ever been on. I couldn't believe how fast it was over. Like, that's a lot of track for a roller coaster, and it's like 30 seconds. I couldn't believe. And like, where do you make the turn to come back to the station? I was so confused because I was trying to hold on for dear life because this thing it like goes up and it like goes like completely sideways and you like go down sideways and it's like some kind of like hybrid wooden coaster. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but it is the fastest wooden roller coaster I've ever been on. Now, I haven't been on Steel Vengeance, but that's technically not. Everybody says, "Oh, that's a wooden coaster." No, it's got a metal track. It's held up by wooden beams, but it's still a steel track. Let's see here. Barry says, can you do an impression of Ron Swanson? I'd have to. Let's see. I'll try. I'll have to hear him for a second. I could probably make the face. Hold on. It's time to help people. All right, let me load that up here. Kathy says, I love Emma Thompson. Yeah, she's amazing. Adventures with Love and Joe. It's so fun. I know it's over in like 10 seconds. Yeah, it's crazy how fast that ride is over. All right, I'm trying, Barry. Let me channel my Ron Swanson here.
Hey, you see Andy? Will you not tell him I'm here? Okay. Because of what happened.
He's a tough one because it's kind of a plain voice.
People's affairs, the happier I am. I'm not interested in caring about people.
I'm not interested in caring about people. Where are you going with this? He's a tough one, man. I'd have to work on that one for a while. That's a tough impression. What do you mean we can't go down that direction? I'd have to. He's a tough one because that's one of them things where it's like it's almost like he's faking his own voice. And when people do that, unless you're like Ace Ventura or something, it's hard to kind of mimic those kind of things. I've got a bad feeling about this. Ron Swanson versus Dwight Schrute. Yes. Sean Connery. Lovely party. Pity I wasn't invited. Oh, Han Solo. I can only really do one line from Han Solo. Got a really bad feeling about this. You almost got to get real low and quiet because that's like Han Solo's got, it's like anything Harrison Ford does. I don't know. They must have off screen, they must have a mic like right outside the camera because he doesn't enunciate his voice at all. Thanks, Josie. That is the quickening. Oh, thank you. I actually, I don't have my guitar. I can play House of the Rising Sun, sung by Sean Connery. There is a house in New Orleans. They called the Rising Sun. You sound like Jim Carrey impersonating Sean Connery in The Grinch. Oh, get over here. That was Sean Connery impersonating Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Rise. Someday you will be the greatest of all Jedi. Living Joe said, I got to go. Have a good night. Fun tuning in with you. Yes. Hey, yeah, keep making them videos, Josie. I liked your first one. I noticed one thing. You already noticed a couple things. And this takes a lot of people, usually a long time, to kind of figure this out. You noticed a few things that you have to correct. And one thing I always tell anybody that ever starts a YouTube channel, always try to fix that one thing for your next video. And then the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Don't try to do too much at once. Just, try and balance the camera out a little better. And the audio sounded good. Can you do Axl Rose? Oh, man. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. I like Sean Connery and Arnold Schwarzenegger duo of House of the Rising Sun. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video of that. That's got copyright written all over it. You know what? I don't care. I'll put it up and then I'll just take it down after a while. DJI says, I'm back, Danno. Jeff came on, so I had to pop in. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I know. I wish he did. This is kind of like, okay, so for those of you here now who weren't before, next week I'm going to be starting at 8 o'clock. We're going to try this. Jeff does his at 7:30. And for one, I do feel like 7 o'clock's a little early. And we're going to try 8 o'clock next week. Excuse me. And give that a shot. Give some time. Let some more people be able to come in and all that stuff. What's funny, Barry, is I can do Axl Rose, and I might do that. I need a microphone, and I need to be able to hear myself to do it, though, because I kind of have to scream, and I don't want to do that into this microphone. But I might do a video montage of maybe like Axl Rose and something, but it is pretty funny. And yeah, I'll probably do that. Adventures with Josie says, I will. Yes, awesome. Nancy says, oh, yeah. Knocking on heaven's door. Barry Cooper says, might want to be careful with Axl. You may get a copyright strike. Nah, you can't get a strike. You really got to, it's hard to, you mean a copyright claim. It's hard to get a strike. Strike means that is something that you're trying to sell that they catch up on, that you're selling somebody else's stuff. I'm not selling nothing but myself. So it would only be a claim. And I've thought about some videos just keeping the copyright claim. Millions of YouTubers do it to try and, get more subscribers. And yeah, I mean, I always want to do these reaction videos of some of these movies, right? Or like a trailer. Like you remember, Barry, when I did my Justice League trailer, I tried a million different times. I had myself in the screen while we were all watching the Justice League trailer live, the Snyder Cut edition and all that. And man, that was copyright from beginning to the end. So if I put that video on here, I would have never, all that means is that if ever I get monetized, which hopefully someday, 1,000 subscribers, hopefully someday, if that ever happens, then I wouldn't be able to put that, like whatever money is made on that video that people watch in the future for ads, that's all going to go to Warner Brothers. But I almost wish I would have just kept it on there because that was really cool. And, but I was kind of on this thing where I really don't want any copyright claims, just didn't want the channel. But millions, I have found out millions of YouTubers leave those on there and they just don't get paid for them. But I don't know why I did it because it's never about the money for me anyway. So I really don't, I don't know. I wish I'd have kept it. In the future, I probably will. Because that's kind of what hinders me from doing a lot of music, right? I mean, I can play anything on guitar, anything. And, a lot of that stuff, that's why I thought about doing another YouTube channel of just guitar stuff. Because that way I wouldn't worry about it. And just, it could all be copyright claimed for all I care because it's just going to be for fun. It's no different than me putting it on Facebook, right? I mean, I put all this stuff on Facebook and our group channel and everything, which I haven't done lately, which maybe I should. If any of you guys are in here that aren't part of the new group that me and Jessica started with Adventures with Danno, and Jason, if you're still on here, yes, I probably am going to change the name to something with adventures, because I want people to get more involved with the group. I feel like, we're just posting videos, and I want people to who watch the channel, who watch your guys' channels, to post stuff, of their great adventures and their great times and stuff, kind of like just regular Facebook, but just more closed in on everything that we're doing here. I thought about making it some kind of, since we are based mostly out of the year on what we do on our vacations, kind of naming it something with vacations, like, I don't know. But I don't want to narrow it down to like Disney World or the Smoky Mountains. I want it to be like everything, because, everybody's vacation spot isn't Disney World or Smoky Mountains or Myrtle Beach. I want it to be versatile. It says, Kathy, I know you were over the moon with Danno right now doing Axl Rose. I miss it. I was watching Joey hit another home run to make it 3-1 Reds. He had another one? Man, at what point that's it. That's the record. It's like a game beyond the record. Joey Votto has hit a home run in every game for the last 7 or 8 games. That broke a record. I think it was yesterday or the day before. He is just on a roll. Reaper says, survey question, Facebook versus Instagram. Which do you like better? Which do you think is more popular? Facebook. Facebook's definitely more popular. Instagram is probably pretty close. Instagram is owned by Facebook, so I don't know. I kind of feel like most people who are on Facebook are on Instagram anyway. I wasn't for the longest time for Instagram. I mean, if I had to pick one, Facebook. I know everybody has their complaints, and yeah, you got your drama on Facebook and all that stuff, but I get to talk with family that I never get to see all over the country, and I love Facebook. Jason says, I'm here. All right. Kathy says, yes, he broke his own record. 9 homers in 7 games. Man. He is just rolling. The Canadian monster. DJI says, Facebook owns Instagram. Bet you didn't know that. LOL, never mind. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. It was weird. I thought Instagram was its own thing. I just started Instagram, which I haven't put a link in with Instagram yet because I wasn't sure I was going to keep it. I'll probably keep it. It's fun. A lot of people, it's like Facebook photos, really. You just take an awesome photo, put it on there. Actually, I can thank Jason, PFAM5, for helping me with it, because I asked him, I was like, do you think Instagram or Instagram's worth it? Should I start one? And he was all for it. They have an Instagram channel. How do you say that? Just Instagram? They have an Instagram too. Kathy's laughing. Nancy says, I love Facebook too. Yeah, I think Facebook wins over all of them. Now, it's funny because they always say the number one search engine, or is it search engine in the world? YouTube is just under Google. And people look at that like a competition, but Google owns YouTube. So, it's kind of like Facebook and Instagram. It's like, well, one's better than the other. One person may use one more than the other, but they're owned by the same people. Zuckerberg, or I don't know who owns Google. God. The god of technology. It disappeared one day. So if you're just coming to the channel here, I see we have some new people that have just showed up. Don't forget to give us a like. And if you haven't, subscribe down below. And if you are watching this into the future, I applaud you for going the whole 2 hours and 3 minutes that we've been on here. Jess says, I own Google. I am Groot. Barry says, I just heard that stray cat again. They are still out there, Barry. They are out there laughing and having a good old time. They might actually be at the pool. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll have a meet and greet at the pool. Have a grill out. Grilling with Danno. Oh, coffee's good. Even 2 hours later. Nancy says, I know I digress, but now I really want a Coke. Did you get any? Oh, do we have anything cold in the fridge there, Jess? Actually, never mind. I still got my water, which isn't cold, but it'll work. Well, I figured after Kelsey got on here, Jess might come in here and say hello, but I think she has settled in. Reaper says, favorite book or book series? Barry didn't hesitate. Dune. I don't know. Book series, Lord of the Rings. I mean, that's my favorite book series, probably. If I had to pick one single book, that's probably my favorite of all time. You know, I know it's funny. I really enjoyed Jurassic Park. Has anybody read Jurassic Park, the book? Like, and the major differences that it was from the movie? Like, if they followed the book of the movie, like, the movie would have been so rated R, it probably wouldn't have done well in the theaters. Reaper says, Dark Tower, Stephen King. I've never read that one. Well, check that out. I do like Stephen King. One of my favorite Stephen King books is Christine. I really liked that one. And I read The Shining, and I don't know. That was one where I think I liked the movie better. Stephen King really gets out there in the books, man. I mean, you really got to kind of... I remember I read The Langoliers too, and I was so lost. That was one of them books where I had to go back like 50 pages. Like, did I miss something? You know? Just said Hunger Games and Harry Potter. And that's one too. I knew Hunger Games was probably Jessica's favorite. And that's another one where I haven't read it, but she says the books just far outweigh the movies. Barry Cooper, the Bible. Well, that could be everybody's favorite book. All right. Well, everybody says the Bible. Well, that's nice. Jason says Dr. Seuss. Green Eggs and Ham. Amen. I haven't read through the entire Bible, but there are... If I had to pick... I mean, that's kind of a trick question. I mean, that's kind of a trick answer because it's the books of the Bible. So it's like, you know, like if I was to say what my favorite book of the Bible is, I would say probably Judges, because that's like gung-ho. Nancy says, Kathy Berry and Nancy Wynn. Amen. Barry says, check out Dinar Kuntz, The Bad Place. Really good. Okay. That sounds familiar. Jason says, I'm joking, of course. I can't compete with the Bible. I know, yeah. I feel like I'm... But like I said, it's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Obviously, but that's the books of the Bible. You can't really... I mean, I guess you could label it as one. If we're going biblical, though, which is your favorite? The Old Testament or the New Testament? Which one strives more importance? I do have to remember the notes. Okay, so I said next week, yes, 8 o'clock next Friday is the live show. I talked about Amazon Associates program. So anytime you guys order something on Amazon, you can. I don't have where it's set up like my equipment anymore. It's just my little Amazon link there. You click on that, and I will be getting a small commission from anything you order at no extra charge to you. And you will be helping out our channel, supporting the Danno mission. Amen. I knew you guys were all going to say the New Testament, just to be clear. Mine too. So, Barry says New Testament Revelations is one of my favorite, along with Acts and 1 Corinthians. Yeah, Revelations is awesome and kind of scary. We're like living in it. Where's my mask? I believe Acts is one of Nancy's favorite books up here. Jessica says Dave never came back. Hope they didn't break the Disney castle. Oh boy. Yeah, what is that? Like 10,000 pieces? Reaper's World says the Bible is like 66 books, I think, but I don't consider the Bible a book to read for pleasure, but more of a teaching tool, and you learn from it and such. Favorite book is more of what book you like. Yes. Reaper says best for entertainment. Like best for entertainment books. I used to like Nintendo Power. Strive Research says, glad we found you and Jess. We particularly like how nice you treat each other, yet still joke around. Well, thank you so much, Strive. Thanks for joining the channel. I appreciate your comments the other day too. On that was kind of a hard video for me to do. The first one, giving out the terrible information about Disney. It was tough, but I felt like, we have a lot of you guys that follow us for a lot of our Disney stuff and vacations at Disney, and we felt like we had to get it out there. And, with the whole everything with the mask and all that stuff, it's like this is stuff that it could make or break your decision to want to go on vacation right now. But I appreciate your comments yesterday, Strive. Kathy says, after the Bible, I enjoyed the Harry Potter series. Yeah, I couldn't get into the Harry Potter books at all. I did end up watching all the movies. I don't know. I kind of feel like Harry Potter targets a specific crowd. Jessica's type crowd. I know you guys love it, Kath and Nancy. I don't know. I couldn't get into it. I started to read one of them. I think I started to read the Chamber of Secrets. Is that the second book? I think the second book. And I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. I have looked at. I've been buying Jessica these. I don't think they've come out with a new one lately, but they have an illustration book. It's like it's the book. It's the different books. But they have like illustrated like pop out things like throughout the book. I like that. I like looking at the pictures. Jess says, what is Jessica type? Harry Potter books. I feel like she kind of just set the phone down, and then when she hears her name, she picks it back up to find out where we're at in the chat. Barry says, Dune series. I also hear the expansion book series is good, but a hard read. I haven't read any of the Dune books, Barry. I know you were talking about this a couple weeks ago. I need to check it out. I know you were talking about the somebody, I forget the guy who wrote it, the was there like an alternate Dune something? Oh no, I wrote it down somewhere because I wanted to check it out. Now I know it's somewhere, probably in my notebook. Just said, no. You said it was books for Jessica's type. I don't know what you mean, Jess. Jessica's type of reading. Another reason why you should be in here doing the live show so you can correct me on these things. Brody said Frank Herbert wrote the originals. Yeah, wasn't there somebody else though? Or wasn't there like maybe it was the expansion you were talking about or something? Or there was a different version, like an alternate version? Or was that of the movie? Just says watch the replay. Okay. I probably messed up. Because you're harping on it, I'm assuming that I did. Jessica's types of books are like Hunger Games and Harry Potter. Ove. Barry says, I was also referring to the book. Or Barry says, I was also referring to the book show, The Expanse. It's on Amazon Prime. Oh, okay. That's cool. Jess knows I'm really tired right now, so she's picking on me. That's what it really is. I want to be promoted to co-leader in this chat. You already are, man. You've been the co-captain since you joined, bro. Oh. Well, guys, I think we're gonna finish it off here. Don't have anything coming out in the morning. Might have something coming out tomorrow night, and Sunday definitely will have something for you guys. Reaper says, so if you can type that in, I got an award here for you once we hit 1,000 subscribers. Now, once you get to 1,000 subscribers, you've reached Admiral. Or once you get us to 1,000 subscribers, you've reached Admiral at Danno TV. So, and I'll have a special reward for you. Big old Reese cup and a Danno Adventures with Danno t-shirt. Admiral Kirk. Jessica says, I got new Harry Potter books in the box in front of you. They are Ravenclaw series. Oh, is that what these are? Oh, let me move this out of the way here. Oh, yeah, look at these. Aren't these pretty? More Harry Potter. So, how many different copies of Harry Potter do you need? Jeez. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. There's that there, I guess, is read by a Ravenclaw. And those of you who don't know, Ravenclaw is something in a Harry Potter movie. It's one of the... I'm just kidding. You know, you got the Hufflepuff, the Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and Gryffindor. Here's a Chamber of Secrets. It's seen in the eyes of a Ravenclaw. Man, you got the whole thing here. Did you buy this with one of our Disney gift cards? Oh, what the heck? Okay, so it's pretty much all of them. Oh, that's pretty cool. Goblet of Fire. I hope you're watching this, Kath and Nance. Giving these out for Christmas. Prisoner of Azkaban. Well, that's pretty neat. Oh, let's see here. Hey, you got a cool like gold binder. Wow, this one's huge. Why is this one so much bigger than the others? Order of the Phoenix. Hogwarts House Edition. Okay. Well, I guess if you're a Ravenclaw, these are the specific Harry Potter books that you want to read. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Sorry. Barry says, have a great weekend, by the way. What is our status now at 587 subscribers? That's awesome. Yeah, I'm glad. I guess, somebody else subscribed during the show, or, we're happy for everybody. Whoever wants to join, whoever loves watching our show, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you do subscribe so that when we have new shows pop up, they're up on the video for you, up on your phone or TV or whatever you like to watch us on. Just says all of them. Yeah, you got them all. Kathy says, bye, Danno and Jess. May the force be with you. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper. Just says Reese Cup, or Nancy says Reese Cup. Just says those are the books. And each one has a chapter about Ravenclaw House. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I figured there had to be something. So I guess they have, do they have all the 4 different classes? However you say that. 4 different groups. Just says, or Barry says, I call them Harry Potter movies books. Nancy says, shoot, now I want a Reese Cup. Kathy says, I am still on and I see it. Just says, because it got real in later books. Yeah, I guess so. Kathy says, this time I am going. Live long and prosper. Bye, Kathy. They have them in all the houses in the coast. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, guys, that's going to do it for tonight. I really appreciate you guys joining the show. If you haven't already, don't forget to give us a like. Really helps push the channel out. And yeah, we're getting closer. 587 subscribers. That's awesome. We've been at this a little over a year. To have 587 subscribers ain't too bad. Feel free to share our videos with your friends, family. Spread the word. Help us grow to 1,000. We're going to be doing that giveaway. It's going to be awesome. I'm not gonna cheat. I'm not going to go cheap on the special giveaway of 1,000 subscribers. So, see you, Reaper. See you, everybody. Thank you all for joining. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. We hope to put out some awesome stuff for you this weekend. May the force be with you all. Always remember, the adventure is out there.